Do not go another year doing things the way you're doing them. We are not gonna do the same things that we've done in 2024, 2023, next year in 2025. We're just not gonna do it. We're changing, we're getting better, we're growing, we're expanding, and I'm telling you, this is the base, this is our hub to make our company function and run better. What's up, Stripe Nation? Blake Hopkins here, B&B Lawn Care. Today, we're gonna do a little sit down on the computer day. Been using Jobber for, this will be a year and a half. So about this full season, half of last season. Get a lot of questions. I talk a lot about our end of month invoicing, like how easy it has been compared to what we used to do. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit. Starting out basically is when you add a client, right? You're doing the setup to make the end of month invoicing easier. Okay, so we'll just put the name, put a random street address. I don't know if I'm even, Lansing, Kansas, that's where we're going. Put in all the name information. You put their phone number, their email address, and let's see. You can do quote follow-up, estimate and visit reminders, job follow-up, invoice follow-up if an invoice is overdue. So we do it a little differently. We might do this next year, invoice follow-up, but we actually manually do it because it literally takes 2 minutes and we just have a little bit more control over it. So let's do save client. Oh, I already have me in there. Okay. Anyways, then you're gonna come to this screen, all right? It looks like I still owe my business. My current balance is negative $4 because I think I was testing credit cards last year with my own account. Let me make sure you can see this. Sorry if there's any glare. Okay, so when you set up a job, okay, you're gonna have your properties here. So if you have, we have a couple different people, right, or companies that have multiple locations, okay? So you would add a new property if you had multiple things. So come down to jobs. This is where it gets really important, right? So let's say we're gonna do mowing, right? Weekly mowing. You're gonna click what property you wanna do at, and you're gonna click recurring job. Recurring job. Did I just add a random in there? Recurring job, okay? You're gonna click your start date. Today's the 22nd, so let's say we wanna do it Friday. We don't really do any start or end times in our company. Honestly, it's just too hard to do with mowing for us. I mean, it's just so, sometimes it takes 20 minutes to mow a yard, sometimes it takes 40. I'm not into that headache, right? We don't give any of our clients, we don't tell them what time we're gonna be there. Then you can go weekly on Fridays, every 2 weeks on Fridays, monthly on the 22nd of the month, or you can do a custom schedule, okay? So you are in full control. And then if somebody goes, hey, for the next 2 months, we want you to do our property, right? You can put the duration. We just always go ahead and do the max. We do 10 years. It'll tell you how many total visits, right? Then you're gonna assign it a team member, okay? So all of my employees and myself that have the Jobber app on their phone, or basically a crew lead, right? Who's gonna be in control of getting us all of our yards done that week. So we're gonna pick a team. And then you're gonna come down here, and this is where the magic happens, right? You're gonna pick your invoicing and automatic payments. So if you have your clients on credit card, Everybody knows what's up. You have them, hey, fill out a thing that says, we're gonna work and we're gonna charge your card at the end of the month. We'll send you the receipt. You can get paid automatically with credit cards. If you're gonna go that route, you can send the request form by email or text that's basically gonna have them put in their credit card info. It'll be saved in their profile and then automatically pay them. We do that with some people. We're not fully there yet. So when we're just adding a client, when do you want to invoice? Monthly on the last day of the month. Now remember, this is one thing I've found. If you choose this option, okay, and you're like, hey, we're done November 22nd, we want to invoice, we actually wouldn't be able to invoice this because it's not the end of the month, okay? And so just a little something to think about. But again, your clients want to be, I've heard a lot over the years, they want to know that it'll be the same time of month you're going to be invoicing every month. So we do it, dude, it's like a 24-hour difference. It might be, if it's Friday, all the work's done at 5 p.m. It's the last day of the month, we'll invoice. Most of the time, it's just the first day of the next month, right? If it's October, we'll invoice October accounts. We'll send out the invoices on November 1st, okay? November 1st. So this is where you set all this up, which is gonna make it so much easier at the end of each month. So you're doing a little bit of work behind the scenes, clicking a couple buttons, but oh my gosh, it's gonna get so much easier. So your line items, if you're gonna be weekly mowing, 50 bucks, okay? Oh, that's your unit cost, sorry. Your total will be 50 bucks. My wife is actually the brains of this. Like, she does all of this. With a baby in her hand, or 2 kids or 3 kids that she's maintaining, she handles a lot of this stuff. So internal notes, this would be like, hey, 36-inch fence, you know, whatever it is. Any internal notes you need to know. This is another thing we do that's, I think, is genius, is add in gate codes. We have one gated community that we service. So if they need to get in, there's the code, or if there's a key that somebody leaves for you to get in a back gate, or if there's a code or anything that needs to be done, you put in here. Just internal notes will only be seen by your team. And then you can save, you can create another job, you can email booking confirmation, text booking confirmation, save your job right there. And that's the setup, okay? So then when you wanna go to the end of the month, let's say you wanna create invoices, go to invoices, more action, and you're gonna batch create invoices. So right now we don't have any invoices to be created yet because we're not at the end of the month. We've sent out all invoices that were created for last month, right? But you would click all, right? You would click next. It would batch create all the invoices. If there's any random payments, you know, a check that somebody sends or whatever, you'd put them in at that point, and then you would send out all of your invoices. That's how we do it. Like I said, you click batch create, you click all, you click next, it creates them all, and then you send out all the invoices. It literally takes us 5 minutes if we don't have any random checks, 10 minutes, 15 minutes if we have some random payments. Somebody Venmos me, somebody, you know, writes a check or something random. Most of our stuff, I would say 98% of them get sent out and paid via credit card with ease. One thing I wanted to say, if you go to my link tree, or I'll leave a link down below, their Black Friday sale, this is the best sale of the year, 50% off. And I'm telling you, this is the time. It's gonna take you a little bit of time to get used to it. They have I mean, dude, we have questions, not a lot anymore, but when we first got started, they have an onboarding team, and we just like message them, literally right here. We just message them if we have any problems or any questions. You know, how do I do this? How do I do this? And they'll explain it to you really, really well. So you're in great hands with Jobber. Like, everybody there has been super helpful, just wanting you to grow and get better and help. And again, with my link, you'll always get the biggest discount that they have, which is right now 50% off. You can try it free 14 days, see how you like it. But I don't think until you really get on it and dive fully into it and say to your clients, this is a great time of year to get started. Your first 3 months are 50% off. Then when you start making money next year, you know, you're gonna pay the full price, which isn't that big of a deal when you talk about the time savings and how you're portrayed to your customers. Most importantly, I get so many people, first off, we get tons of tips with the tip feature, okay, number one. But we get so many people thankful that we are so reliable with invoicing. And they're able, hey, I don't want to mess with it. I don't care. Charge the card. That's it. Boom, we click a button, we're paid. And it goes straight into our bank account in like 1 or 2 days, depending on if it's a weekend or whatever, 1 or 2 business days. Fantastic. The control it gives us, like I said, when we were doing everything manually, I wish I could show you. I don't have any examples. I burned them all because, oh, let's see what happens. It says request from B&B Lawn Care. Thanks for trusting B&B Lawn Care to get the job done. Please securely submit a payment method to pay for your upcoming work. Then you would just click there. Look how professional that is. I mean, let me see. Let me see if I can get you. Look how professional that is. There's like, when it's that well constructed of an email, people aren't gonna be nervous to put their credit card in, right? And people love, hey, I know the first of the month, it's like a water bill. It's like your mortgage. When you can give that level of service and certainty that, hey, we're gonna bill you for that month's work, first of the month, every single time. It's not like we're gonna work and then like 6 weeks later we'll invoice you or, you know, whatever. It's a reliable thing that you can say, this is our baseline. This is what we do. This is what we do. And that's it. Keep it simple. You invoice 12 times a year and it's gonna help your cash flow problems. I'm telling you, if you don't accept credit cards, you need to get on it. Jobber is the easiest way to do it. I never knew how I could do it. We would have a Google Drive on my phone because I could access it anywhere, right? Our list. This is PTSD to talk about. I would print out the list every single week to both of my crews because we ran 2 crews even with Google Drive. Everybody would have these lists, these paper lists, and they would check mark off. And if they were really good, they'd write the date, but not all the time. At the end of the week, I'd get the list. I'd give them a new list. And we'd have 4 weeks of lists. 100 yards here, 100 yards here, 100 yards, 100 yards. And then we would have to go through and be like, okay, Susie, we cut her 3 times. We didn't do it this week. Oh, you know, Adam, this one we cut 4 times. And I'd go through and then I'd manually go into QuickBooks and write out, okay, go to Susie's contact, mowing, 4 mows at $50, send. And I would do that with 150 customers. It took forever and it was miserable. And I'm telling you, we'd get busy and people would go, let's say we mowed all October, the invoices might not get sent out until November 15th, November 20th, because it took us so long and I hated it. It was so much work. And so when you think about a software like Jobber, retrain your mind into thinking this is $200, $300, whatever it is, whatever package you choose. $300 a month to save you so much time, but you also don't have to, this is who I hired. I hired Jobber. I hired the software instead of hiring a human to manually send out all these invoices that would cost me thousands of dollars a month in extra taxes, payroll taxes, insurance, dealing with another human. It's an absolute no-brainer to me. That's why we made this video. I've been wanting to make some more how we do it on Jobber videos, but dang it, we've been busy, right? And so I thought perfect time of year to get you guys some more information about how I've changed. I can talk about it all the time, how we took it 2 days of invoicing, 3 days of invoicing, and condensed it down to 5 to 10 minutes. That's how we do it. And you can save 50% off right now using my link. We appreciate it. Let me know if you guys like this style of video. Again, it's boring, it's not new equipment, it's not fun, it's not jazzy, but this is how we make money. This has changed our life. I'm very busy. We have lots of stuff going on, okay? I got 3 kids, I've got 2 companies, we're busy people, right? Save yourself the headache, save yourself the time, get on a program. If it's Jobber, try it out for free. If you like it, you like it. I'm telling you, when you get into, like, the people at Jobber are really, really cool. Everybody I've never even met, like, that just help us tech support wise, has been phenomenal. And so take your business to the next level. Do not go another year doing things the way you're doing them. We are not going to do the same things that we've done in 2024, 2023 next year in 2025. We're just not going to do it. We're changing, we're getting better, we're growing, we're expanding. And I'm telling you, this is the base, this is our hub to make our company function and run better. The mobile app, we actually only do the monthly invoicing from the computer. All the rest is done on the phones. On my employees' phones, they have the app, they have an account, time tracking, but I only use Jobber on my phone. Like, every day, I don't ever get on the computer. Only at the end of the month, we do it here. It's just easier. But everything else is done right here on the app. I love the app. I think the app's great. So that's it. That's all we got. Again, use my link. We get a kickback, a small kickback. You guys save 50% off, the best deal of the year. Not here to sell you. Like, we're going to keep using it. We love it. And that's what we got. So get better every single day, every single year. Don't do the same thing you did last year. Because if you want to grow, do what people that are growing do. And it's investing time into really learning how to use a software and then implementing it into their business and going on to the next thing. Where else in my business can I get better? So, peace out. Black Friday. Don't buy stupid stuff. Buy stuff that will actually grow your business. I just looked on there. We build out hundreds of thousands of dollars this year with Jobber. We bill out 230 accounts a week. So I mean, do that. What's 230? Let's see. 230 times 4. We bill out 920 services a month in our busy season to our clients. So almost 1,000 actual invoices, right? They'll be condensed down into, that each client will get a list. Be like, oh, this date we mowed, this date we mowed, this date, here's your total. But imagine going through 1,000 yards completed every month. It's impossible. How can I ever scale? How can I ever grow doing that? You can't. So spend the $300 and expand your business, man. Go out and grow. Go out and do other things. You just saved 2 days a month, baby, and a ton of headache and a ton of mistakes. You increase your cash flow offering credit cards. It's fantastic. Peace.